A memorable motor vehicle accident case that I handled involved a pedestrian who was run over by a car. I represented the pedestrian, and he was crossing the street outside of a crosswalk. And so the insurance company immediately denied the claim. When I went to visit the pedestrian, my client, when he was getting rehabilitation at a nursing home for his injuries, I visited him, and I quickly realized that he is unable to communicate well. He has a disability. Most of his answers would just be yes, the word yes. And he couldn't really explain what happened. And so I knew that if the only version of events would be what the defendant driver says, that's a big problem. We're not going to get the full story. So I went out to the scene of the accident. I looked for any footage. Is there a business nearby? So I found a bar really close to where the collision occurred. It had a camera pointing to almost exactly where the collision occurred. And I called them, and they said they've deleted the footage. And I was unfortunate. And I later find out that the driver of the car actually worked at that bar. And so I thought that was suspicious. And then I realized, well, if he's leaving the bar, then he wasn't on the main road that the client was crossing, and therefore it's not my client's fault. So I needed proof of that. So I obtained the body-worn camera footage from the police officers who responded, and that was incredibly helpful because I could see on the footage where my client was laid out on the ground. How close was he to the sidewalk? Statements made by the driver that I wasn't looking when I turned this direction. I didn't look in that direction, and I was coming out of here. And so the insurance company went from completely denying the claim to paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to resolve the case without litigation.